sugar girl. You know, people, you gotta have trust. You gotta have trust, people. Without trust, you got nothing, pretty much. That's what you got. You can have everything there is, but if you ain't got no trust, you got nothing. Trust is what everything has on this planet. You got trust to everything. Everything has trust. All the animals have trust. Once you lose that, though, you know, there's no relationship no more. You lose the trust, and then you lose the relationship, and then it's over and done, you know, and I don't think that you can get that back. You know, getting that back is just something that probably cannot be done, you know. Once the trust is lost, how can you get that? How can you go on living, especially when you know that this is not even a real life also, you know? So you lost the trust. You know this is not a real life. So, you know, try to come out here and be amongst other people. But how can you live a life when other people are just being controlled and used and, you know, things have been done over years. So you got, yeah, the trust thing though. What can you do after that? You know, there's not much you can do. You lose the trust, then everything else is just fake. It's just so fake. It's not real. You know? And then the person thinks the way they do. So they think the way they do. They don't think the way you do. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you could be like that kind of person, but maybe they can't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just the kind of person that they are. And they can't be the kind of person that you are. But if everyone could somehow figure that one out, you know, so everyone could get along instead of losing the trust that you have. You know, you got animals in the herd. You know, it don't matter what herd it is, there's always that trust. You know, they have that trust. And they don't never lose that trust. That trust is never lost. Because they're always looking out for one another. They're always gonna warn one another, you know, if they need to warn one another. You know, there's the trust in life. And looking out for one another. But you got a man-made system, and this is not real life. And you lost the trust. You know, people are not looking out for one another. People are not, you know, living like the herd, like a real life, you know, like it is, like it should be. So then you come out here, and even if, like, I like someone, you know, I can I see people out here all the time. I like people, you know, but the trust is gone, you know, and life is fake. In this man-made system, and people are being brainwashed and controlled. So, you know, like, what can you really do? You know, it's like, if I'm not being messed with, then someone else is then, you know, the other person is being messed with or something, you know? So it's like, how are people ever gonna get in a relationship with one another or anything, you know, if people are being messed with and they can't even stop and talk to one another, you know, or figure something out, you know, they just keep walking right past you. But, you know, I figure, you know, once they figure out that I'm homeless anyways, that, you know, if they had some kind of attraction, that attraction would definitely be extinguished. You know, once they find out that a person is homeless or something, you know, that attraction's just not going to be, I don't think that attraction is going to be the same anymore, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, I'm pretty sure there are some people out here who can probably deal with that. But not anyone that I've met yet. Not anyone that I've met, or probably anyone that I would be in a relationship with. I don't know. You know? But that just seems to be it, though. You know, it's always the way you wouldn't do it, or, you know, someone you wouldn't be with, or this or that. But then maybe they would be with you. You know, this relationship in this country, man, these people, they really need to just figure this stuff out, man. You know, and you definitely can't lose the trust. You gotta have that. You know, you got these people out here who are just messing with people, though. See, they shouldn't be in our herd, y'all. They shouldn't be in our herd. And people are getting messed with, and they're losing the trust, and you don't have the trust anymore. And they're not going to have a relationship without trust, because you need that in all life, you know, in all, every animal, everything, there's that. So just like there is in real life, you know, there's got to be that in a relationship or anything, in a country. You know, a country of human beings that are all just out here living together, being with one another. You know, if we're being out here with one another and we're living together, then we need to figure out how to actually be out here with one another. You know, I think that would be a good ideal. Instead of people just being brainwashed all the time, and you know, you see someone you might like, and then you hear this about them, and then you don't like them no more because they're brainwashed. You know, it's just brainwashing is what it is. It's not even that they don't like the person anymore. It's just that is how they've been brainwashed. So, I don't know. We could all get out here and get rid of all this brainwashing. Try to make something work. They keep doing this to people, though. You know, they keep messing with people and doing this. And then they're just out here playing. You know, it's like people just playing with you is that's what it really feels. That's what it really seems like. You know, it seems like people are just playing with people out here, you know? It's not a real life. It's so fake. And it seems like people are just playing with people. It's like they're not even really real. You know, they're just faking it. They're just acting. And then they're going to laugh at you or something if you like try to be a human being. Like, oh, look, you trying to be a human being, or some crazy stuff. Like, you know, like people won't even come out here and be like a human being. Like, what? Because you tried to be a human being? Like, what is wrong with people, you know? Like, be a human being, people. You can be a human being, you know. Yeah, it helps to figure it out also. You know, just don't think that you got it all figured out and that you're just here, you know. You could actually try and figure it out instead of just walking by people all the time like you think you being messed with or whatever. But, you know,